This is my first ever YouTube video. Give me a round of applause. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I mean, time. It's about time. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
I'm excited because of the simple fact that this is something that's been on my bucket list for a long time. A lot of my close friends even know that I've been wanting to do YouTube for the longest. It's just the simple fact that, one, I might. Two, I just get scared. Three, I get lazy and I forget. And so now I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I'm gonna get right. You know, we gotta start off ghetto, but we're just laying down the foundation. So that way, when the concrete comes, you know, everybody will be more anticipant, and then they start seeing me build. You know what I'm saying?
Message.
See, that was a good analogy, wasn't it? That was a great ass analogy. I know. Besides that, really, I'm also facing my fears too. I'm facing the spotlight syndrome, because if you don't know what spotlight syndrome is basically when you have all the attention on you thinking about your friends, your family, co-workers, people you just know in life looking at you and seeing you do something for the first time, and you kind of just get nervous and you just get scared. People would be like,
oh man, you know, I thought you was gonna do this, I thought you was gonna do that.
And I'd be like, well, see, what had happened was, people be like,
man, this guy bullshit, he be bullshitting like too much, man.
I went through some things in my life that I wouldn't say traumatic, but borderline traumatic. And that made me, you know, kind of just want to take things full forward and kind of just do what I want to do. I started taking music seriously because I'm also a rapper. I take music seriously it was like late 2020, early 2021. And so, no, it was 2021. Let me correct myself. It was 2021. I remember being stuck at a home and not being able to even leave my own home and being stuck in my room for like maybe 3 months. And during that time, I just felt depressed. I was sad. I was miserable. I didn't do nothing. I didn't get up, wash my ass. And I was just sad, bro, because of the fact that, like, I was alone and I didn't know what was happening and I didn't know what I was going to do because I was by myself. And so it kind of just took me like time and prayer to figure out, okay, this is what I need to do. Side note, also, I didn't have a car at the time. And so I had to walk to work in the snow, sleet, thunderstorms, blazing heat, all that shit. And like, I had to really get it out the mud and really work for what I want, because I don't really believe in, you know, going out robbing and taking shit and all that. I don't believe in that. That's like, nah, I don't like that. And that's another topic as well that I'll have to discuss later. I just believe in hard work and dedication. So with that, I feel like I could apply that to YouTube and I can make something out of it, because it's like, why not? You know, what's the worst that could happen? Literally nothing. Nothing can happen. That's literally the only thing I had to remind myself when I'm doing YouTube, is like, the worst that could happen is literally nothing. Your life will still be the same. You will still have to go pay these bills. The sun's still going to come up. The moon will still come up too. Ain't shit gonna change, bro.
Message.
So that's why I'm like, you know what? Let's just give it a chance and see what it does. Going back to how I'm a rapper, I rap about, you know, kind of my past and present when it comes to like going to parties or hanging out with friends or past relationships or just events that happened in my life. You know, I just want to rap about it and talk about it in a way where I could communicate it to other people. And so that way people are learning who I am, but we're also having a good time at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like me telling myself while we're having fun. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the whole thesis of my music. But there's also some storytelling in there. You know what I mean? So I do also give background of who I am and what I've been through and all the stuff that, you know, kind of shaped me who I am in a sense. Growing up, I also learned video editing in high school, and shout out to damn I forgot the teacher's name, but shout out to you. If you remember who I am, you know who I am, and you know you done a lot for me, and you taught me a lot about video editing, and I appreciate you, bro. So I hope you're doing great in life. When I learned video editing, I was in high school, and I had no clue what it was. Man, I was in a group where I had to do most of the work. Well, me and the other guy would do most of the work, and this other guy would just slack the fuck off. So as he was doing like some of the work, I was also watching him learning, and then I would do like the camera work, he would do the editing work. But I would watch him and learn editing, so that way I'm soaking in the game as the teacher is giving me game, and so I'm learning like twice in one day essentially. And so after that, kind of fast forward a little bit into life, I think last year actually, I helped one of my friends. He had a YouTube, and I edited videos for him for quite some time. I was pretty good at it, I'm not gonna lie. And I've learned so much through Adobe that like now I'm like, wow, like this is really easy for me now. And like I can even do it on my phone. Like I can edit on my phone. I'm probably gonna edit this on my phone, so that way I could get this out faster. I really like video editing is what I'm trying to say. I really like to the whole concept of like you could literally change reality for what it is and make it your own and kind of make it into art, you know. Another thing about me is that I'm also an ex-athlete. I used to play football in high school. Well, I should say I was on the team. I was on the team, bro. I wasn't like the best player, nor was I the worst player, but I barely had playing time. And the one playing time I had was against a former Oregon Duck now. And that's another story for another time, because that was probably top 10 worst days of my life. That was top 10 worst days of my life. Like, for real. I was like, damn, like, I'm kind of embarrassed. So I will tell that story at another time. I just gotta remember that. Meanwhile, I also played lacrosse. I played lacrosse for all 4 years of high school. I played from freshman all the way to senior year, and honestly I had a blast. And also I had no clue what it was at first. Literally I joined because it was off season and I had nothing else to do. And scratch that, it wasn't off season. I actually wasn't playing football at that time. I really just needed a sport to play. And I had to just try out something. And so it was like, I think it was a guy and a girl that walked up to me and was like, hey, do you want to play lacrosse? We're having an interest meeting at this time. And I'm like, okay, why not? So I heard there was no tryout, so it's like as soon as you like sign up, you're on the team. I was like, okay, all right, cool. So I tried that, and then I got really good at it. I became top 50 in the state. I ended up being top 50 in the state for lacrosse players in 2016. And I had a couple offers. I had an offer to UMass. There was one school in Malibu. I forgot the name of it. Actually, I didn't forget the name of it. I just don't want to say the name because I'm going to butcher it and turn it into a meme. So I'm not going to say it. I'm going to put it up on the screen right here. And then I also had an offer. I think it was to, it was either the Boston College or, it was Boston College or somebody else. But yeah, the top school that was recruiting me was UMass, and I was like so stoked about it, but also I was nervous because it's Massachusetts. It ain't no black folks in Massachusetts, at least that I know of. If you from Massachusetts, like, comment in the video, like, tell me how is it in Boston, like that, not just Boston, but tell me in Massachusetts in general, how is it if you're from Massachusetts, or if you ever been to Massachusetts, let me know. I was playing that, and then I think my junior year or senior year, I had messed up my leg. I had ruptured my meniscus. I had slightly torn a growth plate, and I also ruptured MCL, I believe. Don't listen. My knee twisted like a Twizzler, and I damn near cried like a bitch. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, I cried so bad, bro. Like, it was painful, man. And the crazy thing was, I still played like with that leg. Like, I still play lacrosse with that same messed up leg. I would hobble up and down the field, but I didn't care because I had love for the game, man.
If you love the game,
like I was real true to the game. I was really true to the game, man. Like, for real. Another thing that, you know, I kind of want to just tell about myself is that what made me want to do YouTube is that growing up, I really watched a lot of people on YouTube. Like, growing up, I watched straight up YouTube. I think it was literally YouTube and sports. That's all I watched. Like, I didn't really watch TV. I might catch a few episodes of a show every now and then, but besides that, I was mainly on YouTube, and I watched movies, and I also watched sports. So that's about it. Watching YouTube, I was growing up on people. Hold on. So watching YouTube, I was growing up watching people like Modern War Negro, aka Black Ukage. Grew up watching Burleezy, of course. I also watched RDC World 1, Dorm Attainment, Soul Illuminati, Cash Nasty. Who else? Hold on, let me think. Oh yeah, Timothy De La Ghetto too. Don't forget about him. Don't sleep on him. Timothy De La Ghetto. He was in his prime back in the day, for real. Flight, of course. Flight, DDG, McQueen, Pootie, all of them. Zias. Oh yes, Zias, bro. Wait, don't clip that. Please don't clip that. Zias Belu. That was pretty much it though. Yeah, that was pretty much all I watched on YouTube. I did watch a little bit of PewDiePie. I ain't gonna lie. I did watch a little bit of PewDiePie before yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's pretty much all that made me want to watch YouTube. And even the current people of now, like, you know, RDC now, seeing them grind from the bottom to the top. Cell Squad, you got Trey, Ronchi, Ricky, Pod, Chase, all of them, they're so talented. They're funny as hell too. And if you haven't watched them, go watch them too. And also like Rico the Giant. I love his videos too. And what's his name? Janky Rondo. He's on the come up, but he's on his way for sure. And there's so many more people that I probably forgot, but the list goes on and on. Like, I'm inspired by the whole YouTube algorithm. I'm inspired by the whole YouTube universe basically. And so every day I watch YouTube and just get inspired just to do it more and more and more. And yeah, I was pondering on it for a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I was pondering on doing YouTube for almost 10 plus years. Because I was just I don't know. I just didn't know what I wanted to be. I didn't know if I was a gaming channel I didn't know if I was gonna be a commentary channel. I didn't know if I was gonna be like a vlog channel, because you and I both know, like, YouTube changes almost every year. Every year, YouTube goes through these phases where this is trending, this type of video is trending, this that type of video is trending, and all that shit. And it's kind of like, bro, when do you catch the wave of like, all right, this is the chance, this is what I could do? And it's kind of like, you know, I will always just look and be like, damn, I kind of wish I did it. But, you know, same time, it's like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. So now I'm just kind of like, I guess I'll say I'm a commentary channel. You know, I'm mainly just going to be talking, sharing my thoughts, what I think about everything in the world, or just what goes on in my daily life that I feel like I should share with y'all. And feel like, you know, we having this conversation, we just talking one-on-one, like we the boys, we the homies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Give me a high five, man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So we just talking like we, you know, one-on-one, you know, we just kicking it, you know? So what do I expect for the channel? I expect the channel to be like, it's mainly gonna be commentary. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be yapping my ass off on this channel. Like, with this channel, I'm gonna be yapping my ass off for sure. And I'm gonna be talking, but like I said, I'm gonna be talking about things that I have an opinion on, or I just want to share. And so maybe later on down the line, we could, you know, get some more equipment, get our bread up, and move to gaming. You know, play a couple walkthroughs, maybe, you know, play a couple games online, and, you know, just try to make some good times. You know, possibly get into streaming too. Who the hell knows? You know. So depending on what's going on, I'm going to vlog it. You know, I can't vlog in the city right now where I'm at, because it ain't a city where you could just vlog at, because ain't shit going on besides like violence and John Moran memes. That's about it. That's like the only two things. And so I honestly would just vlog out of town. I feel like that would be more of a better experience. That way you are surprised about what's going on, and I'm surprised about what's going on, and it's all natural reaction. You know what I mean? So that way, you know, we're both having a good time. So that's what I wanted my first video be about. And I wanted to, you know, let you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know, get to, you know, meet and greet. You know, I let you meet me. Wait, what? Basically what this video is like me introducing myself. You know what I'm saying? It's me saying hello to you and letting you kind of like learn who, not get a glimpse. Well, damn, I messed up again. This video is basically about you meeting me for the first time and kind of getting a brief rundown about what's going on with the channel, who I am, what's going to go on in this channel, and everything else. And I do have plans for the future of YouTube, for my YouTube. I honestly, my goal is probably to make at least 500k subs. I feel like at 500k subs, I feel like that is where I could be comfortable at, you know what I mean? But even then, I know with my competitive nature, I still won't be comfortable. But I feel like at 500k subs, that's where I could feel like, you know, I'm doing something, you know? Like, I feel like, you know, I'm kind of, you know, I wouldn't say I made it, but I feel like I'm accomplishing, you know? And I want to just, you know, my main goal in life is
to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
well, my main goal in life is to, like, you know, make a name for myself, and also to take care of my family, take care of my mom and my grandma, and just to have a legacy and not be nothing, you know? Because that's one of my, like I said, that's one of my life goals, is to not be nothing. Like, I can't just sit around and be nothing and work a 9 to 5 my entire life, you know? I can't just sit around and, you know, do the same things every day with my friends and it does nothing, you know? why not monetize it? Why not, make something out of it and just see how it goes? And I see great things with myself. I believe that I could do anything that I put my mind to. And so this is what this YouTube is going to prove to not only just me, but just to people who have doubted me and people who have looked down on me, to show them like, hey, I'm actually doing shit, and like we out here and we really working, like we really doing this, So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you're new, well, obviously you're new here because this is the first video. So like the video. You don't have to share this video, but you can share this video with somebody and being like,
hey, this guy, he funny. He on the come up, We gonna holler at him.
and make sure you also subscribe so that way you don't miss the videos when they come out. Because if you miss the videos, how you gonna watch them? How you gonna watch the videos if you miss them? And then you're gonna go on my Instagram at Ali from 24th and say,
oh, you don't even make videos no more. You made one video, you disappeared.
better go check my YouTube channel. You better hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I'm gonna send that nigga Diddy after you, nigga.
Sup, nigga?
I'm not your friend, I'm not your buddy. Niggas act funny like Dave Chappelle. I'm not laughing, I'm not capping. Lame man niggas just slow as hell. Trying to get right, I'm living my life. I'm not mean, but I'm not nice. See them lies in your eyes, hate see me win, I wonder why.